All all right. What's going on? It's your man, Sir-Earl. Um, Today is Monday. Seems like this will probably be the best time for me to get this up, seeing how I'm super busy with a lot of other stuff. Um, but anyway, we're here. All right. Um, First thing I wanted to do was talk to you. I asked that you recommend a friend to this podcast. We've been picking up a lot, but we could stand to pick up a lot more. So it's a very interesting podcast. If it's something you want to specifically hear about, just email me and let me know. Um, Call, leave a text, or somebody that they want something that they want to hear about. Same thing. Call, text me, let me know. So we have on this same channel, we're starting to put up exercise videos, food preparation videos, all type of things. We just did a tour of Ratio 1 to 1 for people that have never seen it, and it's under It's My World One podcast on YouTube. So this week we'll be putting up another video, a workout video, and we're also going to be putting up an interview with one of our clients, Brittany, who has won Client of the Month. She's made a lot of progress, so you'll get to see some before and after pictures and things like that. So we're starting back our newsletter. If you're interested in receiving our newsletter, we send it via email. So you can read it, print it out, whatever you want to do. Let you know what's going on at Ratio. We have a lot of different things where we put specials and stuff up. So if you're interested in receiving our newsletter and finding out what's going on within Ratio 1 to 1, send or text me your email address and we'll send you one free. Just send me that email address and we'll get it out to you. We try to get them out around the first of the month. So we got that going on. All those good things. New exercise video, workout, nutrition. We're doing a lot of great things at Ratio 1 to 1. Next Level Fitness located in Homewood. So I invite you to come out and, just take a look and see what's going on. All right. So today, Monday, it's probably about 1 o'clock. What I wanted to talk about today was the subject that came up that me and Chie actually started discussing, and it was very interesting. And I thought I'll pass it on because it go along with the past few segments that I was talking about on my podcast, which which centered around achieving goals and dreams, getting out, working on your stuff, and this world is very, very lacking on dreams. I see a lot of people, they have way more excuses than they have dreams and goals. And I'm trying to do what I can, within the words coming from me to help that matter. It's really bad. And we're passing it down to our next generation because we don't do it. And with that, we're raising a whole generation that don't dream, that don't want to have anything in life, and they're going to raise a generation. So we're starting and beginning a cycle that's going to be really, really a high level of danger in the next years of kids not wanting anything. I believe that's the reason we have so much trouble with crime and mental illness and things like that. These kids, they have nothing to aim for. When we were younger, you got out of school, you played sports until the lights came on, you heard your mama calling, you ran to the house, you better be on that porch before the light come on. Nowadays, kids listen to music, watch videos, play computers. They're lazy. They're very much overweight, very unhealthy, and that's due to the fact that they don't get out and do anything besides playing on their video game. They have video games on phones now. So that's all they do nowadays. So it's in line with trying to get us going in a way that is productive for society. I can't change the world. I can change, one, and that would be enough for me. Um, so this podcast, what we wanted to talk about, like I said, when me and Chie discussed this over the weekend, it was basically a situation that my daughter, stepdaughter, is going through with her boyfriend. He was just on Chicago fire and stuff like that. I know she's gonna kill me, but it's not particularly aimed at her. It's aimed at both male, female, both couples. It is the question of balance. If you're trying to achieve dreams in your life, how do you create balance to have both family time, spouse time, and your job or your dream? Um, my answer to that is there is no goddamn balance. There is not. There will never be, and it's you have certain balance at certain times. Okay, there is no way in the pursuit of trying to build my empire do I have time to sit there and cuddle with you and watch TV. It's not going to happen. It's easier for me to find another, and I'm not saying it to be cold. I'm saying it to say one of the problems that I had within my first marriage, I only had one, so don't be thinking I had, 12, 15 marriages. I only had one. Or I'm on the second one now, but I had one. It was non-supportive. I didn't support the things that was important to her, which I didn't know. I thought I was, but I wasn't. What I've tried to do is I know in the 20 plus years me and Chie have been married and together that I probably over supported, probably spoiled her. Um, and support is when when I was coming along, when I was trying to start my business, some people's idea of support, whether it be family or friends, is why don't you leave that shit alone and go get your job. That's the last thing that a person, male or female, that is trying to achieve want to hear. That is not what they want to hear. That is not support. Um, I believe support is dedicating your time to help that other individual achieve their dreams or goals in any way possible. And a lot of time that requires giving of yourself. And that's the hardest part for a lot of people is giving of self. For instance, uh, when Chie started competing, in any industry, she competes in figure. She started at the lowest level. So what we started doing was, I train her, to get everything ready and pretty much be our coach, which was great. When we got up to the higher levels, the nationals and regionals and things like that, it required me giving up my training. I couldn't train and train her. So her placings, when we got to those upper levels, they were not great placings. And I knew the reason was I needed to commit myself 110% to that process when she's getting ready for a show. So what I started doing probably over the last 5 or 6 years, when she is preparing for a show, I don't train, or I try to train at a different time, which is very hard because we're always busy at our business. So pretty much for a couple of months, I don't train, which is heartbreaking to me because training is the one thing that I've always done and has always brought me comfort. It's always been my therapy. It's something that I've done for the past 30 years. But what she was trying to achieve, I felt it was worth making the sacrifice. And it worked out well. I mean, we built a huge, great audience for her. Her brand is hot. She sells out seminars and travels back and forth to Japan and she actually approved pro status, which is it's a very difficult thing to do. A lot of people, oh, I want to compete, I want to compete. They'll never see pro status. Maybe 0.1% of all the people that have ever picked up a weight might win a national contest and go pro. So, I felt she had the potential when she first started. She did not have the genetics, but I felt you can achieve anything in life, anything, if you work hard at it. And we worked very, very hard at building her physique into that of pro status, and we've achieved that. And by the same token, I'm trying to do some things with my business to take it to the next level. So when she not competing, she gives me that support back in terms of where she works really hard. I don't train as many people as I used to, but she works really hard, and she supports me in any way that she can, whether it be financially, mentally, whatever it might be. She does her best to help me. So we found a way to make it work. Like, I know a lot of people that have found a way to make it work, and I found a lot of people that found a way to make it not work. The one thing that I found is open and honest communication. Letting that individual know. A lot of times I don't know why, but we're afraid or hesitant to be open and honest. We rather be open and honest with our friends than our spouse, which you ain't trying to spend the rest of your life sleeping next to your friend, but you are with your spouse. That's the one you should be sharing all these things with. Instead, people don't, and they just get more and more pissed off because they don't understand, they don't support me. Well, you got to tell them what you need to do to be supported. I wash dishes on certain days when she's getting ready. When she comments, I still do it. So even though she's not getting ready, I still got to wash dishes on Tuesday and Thursday. So I do that to help her on the burden of that. She cooks a lot because eating my meals the right amount, the right proportions, and on time is extremely important to me. So when you are starting on a journey, whether it's a woman, whether it's a female or a male, ain't no goddamn balance. It's not. Quit looking for it. Quit suggesting it. Quit getting pissed off because you ain't getting it, because there is no balance. Let's say you're going to school. Your time spent at school, your time spent studying, and if you're a female, your time spent taking care of the kids, it's a lot. Your husband is not receiving attention because you are fucking busy. I know with my business, and she can tell you, what I try to do is that it's a lot of things I don't do, but I don't try to stop her from doing them. If she wants to go and hang out with her family and friends and kick back like she's doing on Thanksgiving, I don't need no goddamn turkey. I can eat turkey anytime. My suggestion to her is always drop me off at work. Oh, you got something to do? I always got something to do. I can always work. So she doesn't mind me not being with her at those times, and I don't mind not being with her at those times. What's up, Kelly Kels? Good morning to you too. I know it's nice and warm out there in AZ. How you been doing? So, there is no balance. Quit looking for balance. Quit hoping for balance. Quit praying for balance. It's never going to be balanced. Sometimes he's giving more than her. Other times she's giving more of her than him. There is no damn balance ever, period. There'll never be a 50-50 at the same time. And it's like I tell people right now, I start my day at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay? And all that time in the morning is spent praying, gratitude, meditation. It's spent to myself. The only time really a lot of people think because we live together and we work together that we spend all the time together. The only time really I get to sit down and talk with her. It's maybe 15, 20 minutes at breakfast if we're not rushing, and 15, 20 minutes at night while eating dinner, our last meal of the day, if we're not too damn tired. Last night, I had to sit there and eat by myself because she was tired. I couldn't be selfish about how I felt, saying, oh, you ain't spend no time with me, sit down here. I knew she was tired. She had been out all day, running around, wanting to see her daughter. Great thing about it, we have been needing some mannequins, and they're very expensive. And when she was out, she seen one of them stores having a sale, so she wound up buying mannequins. See, that's what I say about support. I have been talking about getting those. We've been here 2 years. I've been wanting to get those for 2 years. And she happened to be in the right place at the right time, and she did that. That's support. That's what I need. That helps me. And she didn't have to do that. She spent her money on things that's helping my club or our club. So it's chilly, high of 67. That ain't chilly. Kelly Carroll, that's, man, you thought Chicago? Shit, we be here in the 40s in a few days. Are you kidding me? 67 is not. I'm talking to Kelly on the live, okay? Kelly's a client I used to have. She's moved to Arizona. Still a good friend. Love to hear from her. She took off the weight and kept it off, so she's doing very good. Love her to death, all right? So, anyway, if in life you're trying to do something, which my whole subjects of everything I do should be about achieving new goals, whatever those goals are. It don't have to be what my goals are. It has to be what your goals are. Every goal that you do, I love and miss you too, Kelly. Whatever your goal may be is an important goal to yourself. We all have different meanings of success. Some people is finishing college. Some is working a good job. Some is spending time on vacation with the kids. Mine is building a billion-dollar empire. So it's all what's important to the individual. And I respect anybody and everybody that has a goal. The only thing I say is get a goal. Get something that you work towards. Every day when you wake up, your eyes should be open. You should be in your journal, planning out your day, feeling good about yourself, and achieving things. Your life will feel much better, much more purpose if you use it for achieving goals, okay? So until next time, your man Sir-Earl, check it out. I try to keep these pretty short so people can listen to them, but what I'm telling you is when you're trying to achieve something, there is no balance. Quit looking for it, because all it's going to do is piss you off. Ain't no balance, and there's nothing that you should be demanding. What you should be doing is finding out, male or female, what can you do to help the individual in their pursuit of what they're trying to do. Just as you give it, you should be getting it. If you ain't getting it and you ain't saying nothing, it's your goddamn fault for not saying nothing. Okay? Speak up and let them know what you need. And don't be afraid that if they're not willing to, you move on. The goals and stuff that I've had since I was a poor kid growing up in Inglewood. And that was long before the marriage that I'm in now. Love her to death, but nothing. I tell my sons this all the time. Nothing will ever stop me from putting in the effort to achieve my goal. If you're with me, we can do it together, which I prefer. If you're not, I can do it by myself. I'm going to do it. So get that support, receive that support, and get out there and accomplish great things in your life. I tell you, it's a journey that you will never ever regret. Is going for your goals and being happy while you're doing them, and being with the person that is a part of helping you achieve that. It's very difficult to do it by yourself, but it's harder to do it with somebody that's against you and they're not supporting you. So if you're not getting support and you're not asking for it, your fault. Ask for it. Tell them what you need. Don't hold back. This is what I need. I need you to do the dishes. I need you to pick the kids up. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. You have to tell them so they'll know. So Until next time, I've already wasted too much time on here. I'm almost at 20 minutes. I try to stay at 15. So this is your man, Sir-Earl, checking out of here. Until I see you guys again next week. Like I say, stay tuned. Follow the social media that I have. Tell a friend about me. Listen to it. Have fun. Be good. Love you to death, Kelly. Keep up the good work. All right. Peace. I'm out of here.